Hey, Ravens Nation. We're in the final stretch of the season, and the Baltimore Ravens are facing a complicated situation with their passing game. With inconsistencies among the receivers and injuries affecting the roster, talks about potential reinforcements are heating up. Names like Josh Reynolds and even the legendary Julio Jones are emerging as potential solutions to bring stability and depth to the wide receiver core. After a season marked by ups and downs in the passing game, could these additions make a difference? Reynolds brings a reliability that the group lacks, while Jones, even in the twilight of his career, still has the credentials to make an impact in crucial moments. Let's explore what these potential signings would mean for the Ravens and how they could help Lamar Jackson maximize the team's offensive potential. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment. Who do you want on the Ravens? Reynolds or Jones? Let's analyze these possibilities. Let's start with Josh Reynolds, who was recently released by the Broncos after a tough stretch of injuries. Reynolds had his best moments in the NFL while playing for the Detroit Lions, where he accumulated over 600 receiving yards and 5 touchdowns in a single season. While he may not be a WR1, he is a reliable wideout, especially on third down plays and in critical situations. For the Ravens, who have been struggling with consistency among their receivers, Reynolds could be a valuable piece. Currently, Zay Flowers and Rashad Bateman are the primary targets, but Bateman's injuries and Deontay Johnson's lack of performance have exposed a lack of depth. Reynolds could bring stability and serve as a safe option for Lamar Jackson, especially in moments when the offense needs to keep the chains moving. Now, let's talk about the most intriguing name, Julio Jones. The veteran wideout, considered one of the best receivers of the last decade, is looking for a new opportunity after stints with the Titans, Buccaneers, and Eagles. Although he is far from the peak of his career, Jones can still be a threat in specific situations, such as in the red zone and on big plays. The potential addition of Julio Jones would bring experienced leadership to a young and inconsistent group of receivers. Imagine Lamar Jackson having a reliable target like Jones in high-pressure situations during the playoffs. Even if he doesn't have the explosiveness of his prime years, his ability to use his body and make contested catches is still valuable. Additionally, his presence could relieve pressure on players like Flowers and Bateman, allowing them to focus on their areas of strength. Another important factor to consider is the cost-effectiveness of these potential signings. Reynolds and Jones are low-cost options, meaning the Ravens can invest in them without compromising the budget for other critical areas, such as the pass rush. With playoff pressure approaching, having more options in the aerial attack could be the necessary edge to overcome AFC rivals like the Chiefs. Lastly, it's worth mentioning the psychological impact these additions could have on the team and the fan base. Bringing in a veteran like Julio Jones or a reliable player like Reynolds would signal that the organization is committed to addressing issues and providing Lamar Jackson with all the necessary tools for a deep playoff run. Team morale would increase, and fans would gain confidence that the Ravens are ready to compete at the highest level. So, Ravens Nation, we are faced with two intriguing options to bolster the passing attack. Josh Reynolds, a reliable wideout with recent NFL experience, and Julio Jones, a legendary veteran who can still shine in crucial moments. Both choices have their merits, but what is undeniable is that the Ravens need help to fix the inconsistencies in their passing game. Reynolds would bring stability and reliability to the group, something that has been lacking since Odell Beckham Jr.'s departure. He is the type of receiver who can make important plays on third downs and complement the work of Zay Flowers and Rashad Bateman. On the other hand, Julio Jones offers something beyond statistics: leadership, playoff experience, and the ability to make receptions in high-pressure situations. With the AFC becoming increasingly competitive and the Ravens facing rivals like the Chiefs in the playoffs, adding depth to the wide receiver group could be the difference between an early exit and a Super Bowl run. The question now is, are the Ravens willing to take a chance on these pieces to take the next step? Now we want to hear from you. Who would be the better choice for the Ravens? Reynolds or Julio Jones? Write in the comments because we want to know what you think. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates about the Ravens. We are together, Ravens Nation, and we remain focused on the top as we head towards the Super Bowl.